Hello.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
So,
What's your disagreement?
my disagreement is just basically about the fact that black women shouldn't have to feel obligated to smile to black men. We're holding a lot of trauma, we're holding a lot of problems,
How old are
mental
you?
health
Oh,
issues.
oh, hold on. How old are you?
24.
Um, I'm gonna say this one more time. I need you to pay attention. I need all black women to pay attention. The world does not owe you understanding or me understanding. If you have all this trauma, go seek professional help because the rest of us do not have to suffer you.
Okay, it's easy to tell black
It is.
women and black
Do
people
you not
in the
under
black
whose
community
no
to get
whose
help,
responsibility is it to get the help they need?
but it's not available readily to our
That is
community that easily.
bullshit.
With the wealth gap growing, how many people
Whose
can afford?
responsibility is it to get the mental health they need? Who?
It is ultimately the responsibility of us to get the mental health that we need. But I'm letting you
You
know that
mean the
we are
person in
very
the
underserved.
so you say we're underserved. You got to tell me that the therapists that already exist are overloaded. We don't go get help, ma'am. What do black people tend to deal with? How do black women tend to deal with their mental health issues? With a licensed clinician or with Jesus?
That is what's pushed to us since
No, no,
from the
no,
age
no.
that we are little.
No, ma'am.
That's something we grow
I
up with.
asked who. Let's see. I asked who they see. We're not gonna play. I'm not gonna play the lily pad game. Did they go to a clinician or did they go to the church?
The church most often.
All right, and these are educated. Most of these women are educated, and they've heard about therapy. They make the choice not to go. No different than I'm gonna switch it up. No different than women understanding here that being 200 pounds at 5 foot tall is unhealthy. But yet 80% of our women are overweight and 80% of that is obese. They know the truth. They choose
And
to do something else.
the narrative pushed to us most often is that a guy wants a woman with a big ass. He wants, a thick lady. We always
Accountability is kryptonite to modern women. Ma'am, you say the traumas. If I accept them, then you got to do something about them. Because what about the traumas that the black man has to deal with? But we still have to get out here and be functioning people in society, contributing. You don't get to
and
walk
if
around and say, you don't get to walk around and say, have a special victim status.
I'm not saying we should have a special victim status, but our circumstance is different. We are women. We feel. We are
Okay?
less
You're
logical.
24 years old. Is your circumstance harder or easier than your grandmother and your great grandmother?
Exponentially easier. We have
Right.
access to
Great.
information we didn't have
Exponentially easier, but you're handling it worse. Your grandmother, your great grandmother actually could work with a black man with more trauma.
because they understood that the black woman and the black man are on the same side. Now that we're all free and independent we could do whatever we want to, why would we seek to, be one with the black man? We
Thank
even
you.
think that being
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Clip it, slice it, put it on World Star. She said it, not me. Now that you're independent, you
we
don't need
don't
to
have
be with. There you
trust.
go.
We don't
There
have
you
trust
go.
in the
And
black man.
there
We
you
don't.
go. And there you go. There you go, black man. There it is. She finally got one to say it. Your
Build
grandmother,
businesses with us.
your
Help us
grandmothers,
not
your
go.
grandmothers, and your grandmothers and your great grandmothers had more trauma and more stress and did it better. They have exponentially less and are handling it worse. But it's because they're free and can do what the hell they want to. They'll need to be with you. So you don't need to feel any guilt for taking care of you, for putting yourself first and making your passion, your purpose, your priority. You don't need to feel guilty because this 24-year-old woman just said it. They don't feel any guilt about it. Thank you. So don't ask black men to care about your traumas when you can't even smile at us. That's why they don't like me. Because I won't allow you to dance around. I'm going to stay on the topic and get you to tell the truth. get you to at least admit that, yeah, that's the reality.